So honest.
Alright guys, welcome back again. I'm excited to have you guys on this channel. So today we're going to be diving into honest government at Canada 2025 election. Before we dive into this, I want to ask, is that election in Canada this year?
I don't know.
I'm actually confused. I don't really know, but I'll check it out. So let's dive right into it.
Hello, I'm from the Canadian government. We know you're worried about President Trump's threat to grab Canada by the pussy and
So honest.
This feel like I'm watching American Guy
Yeah.
or Family Dad or South Park. Like I was not expecting that. Like
I'm
nah,
so sorry. I'm so sorry.
nah, I wasn't expecting that.
I think we should take this back a little.
It's as
Like I
stressful
was
for me.
serious, like she looked serious.
Look at the way she's looking so serious.
Yeah.
I was expecting something else.
Oh god.
Wow.
Oh, sorry.
Hello, I'm from the Canadian government. We know you're worried about President Trump's threat to grab Canada by the pussy and turn us into the 51st state of America, currently run by morons, billionaires, and fascists, or in this case, all three in one. But thankfully, we're about to have an election. And instead of our usual election, where you get to choose which flavor of disappointment you'd like for the next 4 years, this one will
Disappointment. She decides to pick up.
Nah, that part, right? I guess sometimes that you see the people running for the seat to be the president, and like they're all the same. Like there's no good choice. So, like they give you three rotten apples to pick from. So you're looking for the one that have lesser warm.
Oh, yeah.
So be like they're all bad. Like I get that part, but like it's just the brutal and funny things.
She's not been missing her one.
I swear.
determine whether or not we become Russia's bitch's bitch. So who better to vote for at a time?
She said Russia, something about Russia.
Russia, bitches.
Okay,
Okay,
sorry.
let's go. Let's play this from pack.
Okay, where you get to choose which flavor of disappointment you like for the next 4 years.
Next 4 years, this one will determine whether or not we become Russia's bitch's bitch. So who better to vote for at a time like
So you mean Russia bitches bitch? So is it that US is the Russia bitch and now they're not be using US bitch like second hand bitch?
That's deep. Like somebody's bitch. Wow.
this, then the guy who's been endorsed by the guy who says we're not a real country. Unlike his real hair and Path of Exile 2 ranking.
No, this is too much.
You have to do all that. Like, why? You have to do all that. You have to. Bro, no wait. You know what's funny? We're not even up to 1 minute into this video, right? It's just 34 seconds. Like
And she's killing, she's roasting everyone. She's roasting.
that's so bad. Everyone's getting straight bullets.
Oh, man. I was
As well as by Mr. Wonderful of shit, this sad sack of meat and benzodiazepine, and by the founder of an extremist group that wants to violently impose a white ethno-state. But remember, he's not a MAGA guy, so it's just a coincidence that Pierre hired a literal MAGA hat-wearing Loblaw shill as chief advisor, double president's choice, and that 1 in 5 of his voters support annexation, Canada 51st, and that his policies are designed to turn Canada into America Light, like destroying the CBC, repealing environmental
America
protection,
Light,
and
like
delivering
Facebook
for his
Light.
private healthcare donors, so you can pay for your own chemo and collect PC Optimum points. So if you don't want to become the 51st state of America, vote for us. Sure, in a way, we've already let the US invade Canada. Like that time we let this former US Army general and head of the CIA literally invade indigenous lands to build pipelines owned by Wall Street firms who'll be the ones profiting from your higher energy bills. But other than that, we're not like the conservatives at all, where Pierre promised to axe the carbon tax and give the rich a wristy by killing the capital gains hike. Our guy went and did it on day one. What's that? You're thinking of voting for these guys? Nah, we both know you'll succumb to Canada's proudest tradition, strategic voting. Unless, of course, you realize that you can avoid being forced to vote for shit or shit light every election by replacing our shitty voting system with proportional representation. Hang on, didn't this guy promise electoral reform? Sure, but he only had 10 years to do it, and it's not like his slogan was, real change now. Something 2/3 of Canadians Canadians want, proportional representation lets you tell both major parties to fuck off by letting you vote for the candidates you like most instead of the one you hate least. You know, ones who stand for the things you want, besides not becoming North Dakota, like affordable housing, ending price gouging monopolies, improving healthcare, transit, and education, climate policies that aren't total bullshit, and most importantly, revoking Elon's Canadian citizenship, because fuck that guy. So if you want choices that go beyond...
Wow.
You have money so you can be citizen of any
Yeah,
country.
Yeah.
So you want to revoke his citizenship, but you have not done anything
Is that
bad.
possible?
You have not done anything bad yet.
Is it not like, how would I call it?
You're a citizen.
How would I put it? The way we are born in, like our parents are African and we are born in African.
You can. No, Elon is from South Africa. His parents
Oh,
are- yes.
I didn't even know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah. No way that rich you can be citizen of any country you want to.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so-
I didn't know that. I thought he was like,
No,
like
it's-
originally a
Nah.
Canadian or
It's
something
from
like
South
that.
Africa.
Okay.
U.S. vassal state bro or banker daddy
I don't know
status
his
quo,
birth
head to
date, but at least from
fairvote.ca and join the fight to demand that all parties commit to real electoral reform. But first, let's make sure we tell Trump and Elmo to fuck off this election, which might even teach our friends in America how you cross-check MAGA shitlords into the boards. Elbows up! This has been a message from the
Elbows up.
government of now in America,
Elbows up.
proudly burning down the White House when threatened since 1812. Authorized by the Department for a definitely real country, unless you ask First Nation peoples, in which case maybe not.
Wow. This is brief, but funny and impactful. Like, this is so funny, guys. Like, wow.
Talk about. Do I say an honest ad or will I say
Sarcasm.
honest, sarcastic, and roasted ad all in one?
Wow. We need this in our country. We need this in my country.
I think once in a while we need to tell ourselves
Like the honest,
Yeah.
brutal truth, like for real.
regardless of how the truth might sound or look like, we need to be able to say that. I really don't have anything to say. Actually, she has said everything.
Like
Yeah.
for real.
You understand? So thank you guys for sticking around to this part. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on the video. I'll see you then on the next one. For now, I'm blessed. Bye.